This is an informational webinar regarding JUST 497, Senior Seminar and Internship. My name is Amanda Chu, the Applied Learning Specialist in the Justice Studies Department. Thank you for joining. In this presentation, we will review what JUST 497 is, the requirements, how to apply, the internship process, and additional frequently asked questions. So to start, what is JUST 497? JUST 497 is a required core course for all students majoring in justice studies. The course requires students to complete both an internship and class assignments. JUST 497 is an opportunity to reflect on the justice studies major and connect it to future career goals. In terms of the class format, the course is broken into two main parts. Half of your grade will come from the internship experience and the other half will come from coursework. The coursework focuses on reflective and career-related assignments, class participation and engagement, and a final capstone essay. What are the benefits of taking JUST 497? One, it provides you with experience in the field to help build your resume. Two, it gives you experience in a setting consistent with your course of study. Three, it provides you with the ability to network in a professional setting. And four, it offers an opportunity for formal reflection regarding future career goals. When do you take JUST 497? JUST 497 is taken in your senior year at Montclair. Students are able to take the course up to one semester in advance of graduation. Therefore, you can take it in either your first or last semester of your senior year. The course is offered during the fall, spring, and summer semesters. Now we'll go over the requirements to take JUST 497. JUST 497 requires advanced planning because certain academic requirements must be met prior to taking the course and application deadlines must be followed. We'll start with the academic requirements. Overall, there are GPA requirements, prereq courses, and a minimum number of concentration electives that need to be met. The minimum GPA requirement depends on your concentration. If you have more than one concentration, the eligibility must be met for all concentrations you have. The minimum GPA for justice systems is a 2.0, for paralegal studies, 2.75, and for international justice, 2.75. You must meet the GPA requirement overall in the major and in the concentration. Prior to taking JUST 497, the following courses must be completed. You can still apply to take JUST 497 if you are currently registered or enrolled in any of these classes, as long as they are completed by the time you plan to take JUST 497. A minimum grade of C- or better is required for all core courses. The courses are JUST 204, JUST 205, JUST 300, and JUST 310. PALG 312 is also required for students with a paralegal studies concentration or minor. Finally, a minimum of 6 concentration electives must be completed before taking JUST 497. This includes the required concentration electives. In addition to the academic requirements, there is additional preparation required before taking JUST 497. You will need a well-established resume to apply for internships, and we'll review the resume in more detail later during this presentation. You'll also want to review the JUST 497 website in advance and apply by appropriate deadlines. The website can be found on the main Justice Studies website, clicking on Student Resources and then Internship Information. The application and all information regarding JUST 497 is available on the website. Be sure to take note and apply by the following deadlines. Just 497 requires students to apply well in advance in order to receive a permit to register and complete the internship process. Failure to apply on time may delay your graduation and impact your ability to secure an internship. The deadlines are as follows. For the spring semester, September 1st. For the fall semester, March 1st. And for the summer session, February 15th. With these deadlines in mind, how do you apply? So the application is on the Justice Studies website under Student Resources and Internship Information. Emails are also sent to the Justice Studies email listserv multiple times throughout the year leading up to each semester deadline. It's important to check your MSU email regularly for updates regarding Just 497. For the application process, you'll need a few items at hand. And keep in mind the following. You'll want to make sure you have your degree audit open in Nest. The application requires you to input academic information to ensure you meet the minimum prerequisites to take Just 497. The application is an online Google form that must be completed in one sitting. Once submitted, you will receive a confirmation email with your responses. If you don't receive this, be sure to contact the Applied Learning Specialist or Department Administrator. Once your application is submitted, you'll be notified by email within 3 to 7 business days if your application has been approved or denied. If your application is approved, you are required to schedule and have an appointment with the Applied Learning Specialist to discuss next steps before receiving a permit to register for the course. Now on to the internship process. An approved internship is required to take Just 497. Submitting and having your application often jumpstarts the internship search process, but you are encouraged to begin researching and applying for internships typically 1 to 2 semesters in advance of when you plan to take Just 497. If you secure your own internship, this would be considered a self-placement. The minimum requirements for an internship to be approved for Just 497 are as follows. The internship needs to be at least 90 hours of work experience, at least 10 weeks or 8 weeks in the summer during the academic semester, and that means between the first and last day of classes of the semester in which you're applying. Have a dedicated professional supervisor supportive of completing all the necessary paperwork and forms. Be an ongoing, meaningful learning experience, and be related to justice studies. So prepping for an internship, it's never too early. Materials you'll need to have ready are a resume, cover letter, and your unofficial transcript. Some sites may even request letters of recommendation or references. MSU offers several resources for resume writing. We also have a guide to resume and cover letter writing available on our website. You can schedule an appointment with either the Career Services Office or the Applied Learning Specialist for a resume critique appointment. The same goes for cover letter writing. Your cover letter should be customized for each position you're applying for. We have some example cover letters on our website as well, and Career Services can also assist students with creating a cover letter. For your unofficial transcript, you can access this in Nest. Typically, your degree audit is sufficient enough to access or to submit if an unofficial transcript is requested, but sometimes sites will require an official transcript. If an official transcript is required, you can request that through Red Hawk Central and the National Student Clearinghouse. As for finding an internship, once you have all your materials ready, There are multiple strategies and resources for finding internships. A few include following our Instagram account at MSU_Justice Studies, where we regularly post positions to our stories or highlights. LinkedIn, hire a Red Hawk, direct organization websites, networking, and dedicated job or internship sites. Ultimately, it's your responsibility to stay on top of your internship search and secure an internships. Many internships require an interview and background check. Once you have been extended an internship offer and accept, you're ready to confirm your internship. So how to confirm your internship with the Applied Learning Specialist. This process will be covered in the meeting if your application is approved, but overall, there's a few forms that are needed to verify and confirm your internship. These forms include an internship job agreement, use of weapons policy, and confirmed internship Google form. The deadline to confirm or verify your internship through the submission of these forms is typically 1 week prior to the start of the semester that you plan to take JUST 497. For example, if you're planning to take JUST 497 during the fall semester, the forms would be due at the end of August, with the fall semester starting early September. Finally, we'll go through some FAQs, some frequently asked questions. We have a whole document with FAQs on our website, but we'll cover a few of the most popular ones here. So for the first question, do I have to take JUST 497? Yes, JUST 497 is a core course requirement for all justice studies majors and is needed to graduate. Can I take JUST 497 before my senior year? No, unfortunately, you cannot take 497 before your senior year. You can take the course up to 1 semester in advance of graduation. Sometimes you may need to apply to take JUST 497 while you still have junior status or are still pending prerequisites, but the course is taken up to 1 semester prior to graduation or in your final semester before graduation. What if you already have an internship? If you already have an internship, we can review that internship and see if it can be approved for credit. The same forms would be due to confirm and verify your internship. Can you change placements once the semester has started? So it's unlikely that you'll be able to change placements once the semester has started unless there is a reason. You're always welcome to inquire with the Applied Learning Specialist to review your individual case. What if you have multiple concentrations in justice studies? If you have multiple concentrations, you must meet the eligibility criteria for all of the concentrations you have. So that would mean the highest GPA required or the highest number of courses necessary. For example, if you're a paralegal studies concentration and justice studies concentration, you would need to have taken paralegal 312 and have the 2.75 GPA. Do you need to take JUST 497 as a paralegal studies minor or post BA? So it depends. If you're a justice studies major, then you need to take JUST 497. That means if you're a paralegal studies concentration or a paralegal studies minor with the justice studies major. If you're not majoring in justice studies, but you have a paralegal studies minor or in our post-BA paralegal studies certificate program, then you are required to take paralegal 497, paralegal internship and seminar, not JUST 497. So that concludes our informational webinar on JUST 497, Senior Seminar and Internship. Thank you for watching.